Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day today. So for today's video, I'm finally going to be updating you guys on my project pan. So this is the first update for my 2025 project pan, and I actually think it's a really good one. And I'm filming this on the 15th of March. I like to upload these around the first of the month, and yeah, you could say I'm a little bit late, so I'm in a rush to film this and I really want to get it edited and, you know, get it up for you guys as quickly as possible. So with all that being said, let's get straight on into it. So first of all, we have the primer. So the primer that I've been using is the Studio London by Superdrug Primer. I don't think you can repurchase this anymore, and I don't think I'd repurchase it anyway. For me personally, I feel like it's like a matte, kind of a mattifying primer, like a pore filling kind of primer. And I actually had to take the stopper out of this because every single time I squeezed this to get product out, the stopper would come shooting out and then loads of product would follow. So annoying. So I have taken the stopper out so that I can control how much product comes out, because I did not need the amount of product that was coming out of this at the start. But with all that being said, I've used this 6 times since the last update, and if I just give you guys a little bit of a close-up, we've actually, you know, used a fair amount, less than I thought, but enough. And I genuinely think I'll be able to get this out in about 2 months, or I can have this out by next update if I used it every single time I do my makeup. But I don't use my project pan every single time I do my makeup. I try to kind of switch it up occasionally, just to keep it fun. So I do think this will be in here for like another 2 months, which I actually don't mind. Like, it's not the worst primer in the world, it's just by no means my favorite either, but I feel like that's quite a good start for the primer. Then moving on to the foundation. So the foundation that I'm using is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream foundation. This is a full coverage natural finish foundation. I actually have it on my skin today. I do like this foundation, I really do. I personally don't think I'd repurchase it, just because there are a few things that I have noticed about it that I don't notice with my other foundations. Mostly that it seems to sit weird around my nose. I don't really know why, but yeah. I have used this foundation 7 times since the last update, and I think it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think it is. So the first line I made was literally just on this silver bit here, and now we're all the way down here at this black mark, and I feel like that's quite a lot of progress for 7 uses. Now I will admit I did waste a fair amount of the product at the start, because I would take 2 pumps of this. I do not need 2 pumps of this foundation. I need 1.5 at most. So I do think if I use it the same amount next month, that the progress won't be as big as this. But then again, if I use it more, maybe we'll get the same amount of, you know, jump. I think I can have this out in about 2, maybe 3 months. And I don't mind that, to be honest with you, because like I say, I do like the foundation, but obviously I do want to kind of use it up so that I can use some of my other foundations, because I have brought a couple new foundations, which I think is why this one has kind of suffered a little bit, because obviously I wanted to try my new ones out. But yeah, moving on to the next product, which is my My Perfect Colour Foundation and Contour Stick. Mine is in the shade Toffee. I only used this 5 times since the intro, and obviously there's not been a lot of progress with this at all. It has hardly moved because I used so little of it anyway, and I only used it 5 times, so it was never going to have like a massive jump. It was just never going to happen. But that being said, because I've used it so little in this first like month, I definitely want to use it more in the next month. And I do like it. I have it on my skin today. Don't know what's going on with the sun. It's literally just ruined my lighting. I do have it on today. I do really like it, but like I say, I have to use so little of it that it's gonna take so long to use that product up. I think that this product is gonna be in here for most of the project, which I don't mind because I do like it, but obviously I would like to use some of my other stuff as well, you know. But now moving on to arguably the best product of this project, and that is the concealer. So the concealer that is in the project is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. I'm gonna show it to you this way so that you can't see the progress. So I had to take the little sponge applicator off this because it quite literally was applying it like bits of fluff onto my face from the applicator, so I pulled it off. And also, I can't shut the lid completely down, which for how much you spend on these, like this is like a higher end brand, or to be fair, it is a high end brand. Charlotte Tilbury is a high end brand, and I just think for the amount that you pay for it, it shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I love the concealer though, which is actually a shame because I won't be repurchasing it because of the problems that I have with the packaging. But with that being said, I've used this concealer, pause, because this, I think you're going to be impressed, 11 times since the intro, which compared to the rest of my uses is like double what I've been using the rest of them. And let me show you. I can't show you from the previous mark, but hopefully you'll be able to like gather from the before and after pictures. Look how little I have got left. I'm actually so gassed. Like, I feel like I've done so well. I genuinely think this will be out by next month. I really do. If not next month, the month after. But I really think I'll be able to have this out by next month. Like I say, it's a really nice concealer. Again, I have it on today. Yeah, I love it. And it's a shame because I would repurchase it if the packaging didn't suck. Like, it sucks, and I'm not gonna pay all that money for like a luxury product that's not luxury. Like, it's so annoying. And then the last product, you're gonna have to give or take with the uses a little bit here. So it is the lip gloss that I'm using, which is the PS High Gloss Lightweight Ultra Shine Lip Gloss. I really like it. I have it on today. It does wear down kind of quick, so I had to reapply it quite a lot, which for a project pan is probably a good thing because I can use it more, but that does mean like I'm obviously having to reapply it a lot. Anyway, I used this 10 times, give or take, because I probably missed a few applications here or there. I mean, I can't, you know, when I take it out of me, I can't remember every single time I reapply, but I used it 10 times, and do you know what? I feel like I did okay for like the first month. I feel like that's fine. I do feel like it's still going to take me probably 2, maybe 3 months when I take the stopper out. But I don't mind that because, like I say, it is quite a nice lip gloss. It is really nice. It has a nice smell to it as well. And it just has like the tiniest bit of colour, which I actually do like. But yeah, I feel like it was a good start to the project. Do you not think? I feel like that was quite good. And I actually feel like we will have an empty next update. I think that will be this concealer. I think we will be able to roll in a new concealer, which is quite exciting because, yeah, I really want to get through my concealers. So I feel like we will be able to empty this and maybe at a push the primer, because I'm actually not sure if there's a lot of air in here. I don't know. Do you know what, also, saying that, I could be completely wrong, but there is so much air in here. I'm actually not sure if we're lower down than what I actually think I am. Take that with a pinch of salt, because obviously there could be loads of product in there and I just can't tell. But I feel like there's a lot of air in there. If you know how to get the air out of here, please do let me know, because I would like to get an accurate mark, but obviously I'm not going to change anything until I need to. But I think next update we will 100% have a new roll in, fingers crossed. If you enjoyed this update, please leave a like, 'cause it really does help me out. Comment down below if you think I'm gonna get any empties next update and what you think they might be. And if you're also doing a project pan, please do let me know, because I love to follow along with pretty much everyone's project pans. I'm always watching project pan content. I love watching project pans and I run out of people to watch. So yeah, if you are doing a project pan, please do let me know, because I would love to follow along. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss when I post new updates and also new videos, because I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.